Well, 2020 keeps on coming whether we want it to or not, and entertainment that you might enjoy is getting canceled. Opportunities to go to cons or festivals are being eliminated or indefinitely postponed. And in some cases, it's probably a good thing, which we'll get to in just a moment. But I guess we'll start off with a major conglomerate rebranding one of their assets and whether or not that will actually help.
Ladies and gentlemen, hiss and foes, welcome to the Culture Casino.
With Monday morning's news that the Star Wars celebration had been canceled, we find out that Seattle's Comic-Con has also been canceled. So add that to the stack of canceled events that you may or may not have wanted to attend this year, and understand that you probably won't be able to celebrate any of these properties with your friends until sometime in 2021, and for Star Wars, 2022. The Seattle-based event usually runs from early in March. This year it was March 12th to March 15th, and of course it was postponed at the last minute. They had moved it to August 21st to the 23rd, but now it's pretty much been canceled outright. Now, I wouldn't send anybody into the Seattle area or anywhere near there anytime soon because of the wackiness with the Chaz Chop, whatever the heck they're calling that place now. I imagine that by August that'll be rectified if, the current politicians want to keep their jobs, but hey, who knows? The 2020 event for Seattle, because of its cancellation, you will receive a full refund for those tickets, less the processing fees, which I think is bogus. And of course, they're also revealing the 2021 event later in the fall, as far as its dates and everything else. But anyway, Reed Pop, who runs this conference as well, states that it will return. So at least that's something people can look forward to. And keep in mind that Reed Pop also is the entertainment company that does Star Wars Celebration as well, along with Lucasfilm. So just keep that in mind. Now, on the heels of that, we have a bunch of television cancellations that hit yesterday, early yesterday actually. Several different television properties have seen their last season or only season, and we'll run down those very quickly here at the end. But just to speak quickly about what's happening with CBS All Access and its reboot, they are attempting to set up a super service, or at least that's what the CEO, Bob Bakish, would like you to believe. But I don't think that it's going to help. They think that they're going to bring to the table another 15,000 hours of entertainment between their sports content and stuff that's oriented more towards younger people. They're going to include their Pluto TV, Showtime, along with Nickelodeon, MTV, Comedy Central, and Smithsonian networks, and of course the Paramount Movie Network. So all of that is going to start to roll into this new rebranded service. A lot of these types of details came out yesterday and today because of the interaction that all of these companies had yesterday with Credit Suisse Investors Conference. So a lot of things came to light about these plans and these varying rollouts. Credit Suisse being obviously an investment banker system of financing movies, television, corporations, etc., etc. So you also got news yesterday that there was some better than expected news regarding advertising revenue and how quickly that's bouncing back. since, most of the states have now gone back to work. I imagine those numbers will come up even further once California is fully back to work. But there still isn't much out there for CBS to tout, because we still don't know what this new branded content's going to end up being. And quite finally, again, we'll get around to the cancellation of a bunch of shows. ABC canceled The Baker and the Beauty, Single Parents, Bless This Mess, Emergence, and Schooled. CBS canceled Criminal Minds after 15 years. God, Friend and Me is done. Carol's second act, Man with a Plan, is toast. Broke is done. Tommy is done. Cinemax cancels Strike Back after 8 years. That was a pretty decent show from my recollection. Of course, we all knew Arrow was coming to an end. That's not really a cancellation. Almost Family is over. Outmatched is over. Obviously, Modern Family is having its last season, or just is finished up. Freeform had Party of Five again for one season. That's gone. That's another Disney property. History Channel is cutting Vikings after 6 years. Lincoln Rhyme, Hunt for the Bone Collector is over. Perfect Harmony is over. Bluff City Law is over. And Sunnyside is over. A lot of these shows went for one season. Looks like Netflix is going to give us at least a fifth season of Lucifer, which we already knew, but there is a talk of a sixth, so I guess we'll see where that goes. They are canceling BoJack Horseman after 6 years, Dear White People after 4 years, and a bunch of season 1 cancellations. That Insatiable show has been dropped, which doesn't surprise me. Showtime is backing out of Homeland. Ray Donovan. The Rook is over. The Magicians, which we knew earlier this year was canceled, is done after 5 seasons. USA has gotten rid of The Purge and Treadstone. Treadstone looked like an opportunity for some greatness, but ultimately ended up not being the case. And finally, consider this. The CW's offerings have not been cut back despite lousy performance across the demo, especially in their superhero genre programming. And to top it off, they are moving aggressively forward and have ordered series runs for both Walker, which is the reboot of Walker, Texas Ranger, with Padalecki from Supernatural, who I think is not going to do a good job, and they're going to make him look very bad in this show, of course. And then you have the Kung Fu reboot, which in all honesty isn't a reboot. It is Kung Fu in name only, like I've been saying since the very beginning. This thing is a piece of garbage. So, you are now up to speed on the stuff that's happening in Hollywood as of right now. And again, out in the world at the moment, there are a bunch of articles about this Credit Suisse Investors Conference and all of the different networks and everything else that happened. So if you get a chance to check out any of those articles, you can get there really easily by going through the Hollywood Reporter and just get some background on some stuff that some of these guys said that are CEOs of all of these streaming properties. Anyway, thanks so much for stopping by today. You know that I appreciate your time. Be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, support the other independent creators that are out there on YouTube that you enjoy. If you're not a subscriber, please consider doing so here on this channel. I am starting to get some traction and it feels really good, so I appreciate all of you out there. You have no idea. Hit a like on this video if you like this type of quick information dump on what's happening recently in Hollywood. And aside from that, until next time, bye.
Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.